How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Brawl here in MTG Arena. Today we're playing Baron Bertram Graywater. But well, we'll start things off with a bit of a look backwards to a deck I built and played a few days ago, maybe yesterday. The ordering is out of my mind, but 4 mana, 2 red, 2 black. Our good friend Arguel. And I built a Reanimator deck with Arguel. And turns out that Aku doesn't reanimate. Which I found out only like 2 days after having recorded and uploaded the video. Rude opponent. I mean, I'll get my rock down eventually. Piper? Or do we have if you can't pay X, you don't get a cast? No, we have an Essence Scatter. Okay. Fair enough. Dusk Rose? I'm tempted on that one because if we equip her, her power will be 4, and then she'll make 4 tokens instead of the 1. GG opponent? I guess we ran out of counter spells and that was the game. Okay. Okay. Not a bad start. On to game number 2. We have a Toxrill deck up, which is not great for me. But if we dread fast quick enough, maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. It's a bit of a tough one. Sleight of hand. Okay. I think I'll go Bitterblossom first. The next turn I can Signet into Rats. It would be hellish to try to outpace a Toxrill with Pack Rat, but I don't think it's impossible. Ouch. Arena. There we go. A little bit slow these days, Arena. Deal 1 damage. So this one we get a 1/1 Black Vampire. Whenever we make a token. It's gonna be a insane Toxrill next turn. Opponent. I think we just attack with our 2 fairies. Pass the turn. If Toxrill comes down, we can discard for Pack Rat to save it. And then we can draw some cards before the Toxrill makes slugs. GG. Don't know why. I have not even the foggiest on that one. Alright, we're on game 3. And our pausing method has saved us some time, because we are only 5 minutes in. I suppose it's mostly that our opponents have been conceding, and that's why we've been so good on time, but we will see. I think I free mull this. We'll keep that, though. Tapped. Sanctum can come. That's good for Realmbreaker. Layla is not a commander to be underestimated. I wonder if we could build a version of Layla with, like, drafting. The mechanic you find on Key to the Archive, where you intend on, like, drafting a bunch of multicolored spells to get the most out of her ability, because the Idit spells that she has access to at the moment aren't the most they're not the most awe-inspiring cards. I think go into Skeeve or Revs Hive, and then we mill our opponent to get lands. Opponent. Hey, would you look at that? I too have a win condition opponent. In black-white, we have 3 of these effects. We have Bitterblossom, the one from War of the Spark, Dreadhorde Invasion, and then Hive. Alright, we didn't get hit. I thought I might get hit, but... because Wash Away is a very blue card. It may not have found its home in many other formats, but in Brawl it is one of the best blue cards. Hey, another blue land. Look at me. I have so much mana. If we only have 7, that's not too much. Resolve? I think I just ramp until 10. Might get through, might just be blocked. I wanted my test trigger, but it was not meant to be. Not meant to be. Alright, the scary stuff is happening. Expressive iteration would probably be the scariest follow-up. 3 damage to each opponent. No block. I don't know, the crime mechanic is a little weird to me. Because, like, if you look at Duelist of the Mind, that dude is not committing a crime. He's just not. And there are a couple other cards that like that where just where the card says whenever you commit a crime, but like it's on a human advisor. the the least compelling person that you would expect to commit a crime. So it's like, why? You must pay 2 life opponent. I'll end her off there. Uh, we might use our clue. I don't know what our opponent does. Rebuke is up. There are a lot of things that are online for our opponent. Arcane Bombardment. That is one of the things. One of the things. I guess we are going Realmbreaker next turn. This is not great. We kill Lila. Right, we don't have a choice. We just attack and hope. Hmm. Can our opponent deal enough damage to our board state to effectively end the game? We have a ton of mana. No good. Goodbye tokens. You will be missed. Oh, never mind. It's the big threats. Does this do it? I mean, I can recast most of them anyways. The game is a little bit longer. Problem is, if I have to get rid of the Arcane Bombardment now that it has a Brawl's expertise under it. Eventually you're going to be able to use it. You can't go first instead of first for each turn. Yeah, so it has to die. Uh, Farewell, everything. Seems like the most rational play. Down our... We have 6 mana to play with. We should probably play 2 3-drops. We just don't have that many of them. Like, we could have played our orb there, but we kind of had enough mana that we didn't really need to. My Realmbreaker let me down. Part of the reason is because it's a generically good card, and when I build decks, I don't always remember which Eldorado or which Praetors I end up putting in certain decks, and some decks have all of the Praetors, and some decks don't have many of them. I got the copy from Galvanic Iteration. Fair enough. Maybe next time we just play Joshu or Josu Vess. We need the Feral this turn, like that could not be avoided, but this is an army in a can that 100% will kill our opponent. How much does he cost, anyways? 10 mana to 6 plus these ones. We'll only have 2 mana left over. Take me a Joshu Vess. Do you have another Wrath opponent? Looks like it. Brotherhood's End. Or it could just be a burn spell. You get enough copy effects going, and a 5 mana burn spell will end the game. They currently have 1 copy. If they cast a Galvanic Iteration, they get 2 more copies. And then a 5 mana direct burn spell will kill us. And kill us dead. There will be no recovering from that. That is backup plan. Vess done its job. Ouch. 6 damage, draw 3 cards. 6 damage, draw 3 cards. Yeah, I mean, it could have been really bad. Our opponent had more mana, he definitely would have killed us. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.